Hello, everybody. Hi, I want to read something from my work, which is, in this case, a piece which is funny. And I know that you probably don't find it very funny, but I find it funny. And that is why I wrote it, and that's why I also read it. And so I am kind of like an anti comedian because I know about embodied language. And so once we have embodied language, we have so much more laughter than we have ever had with our disembodied language that we realize that this so called humor that we are used to with our disembodied language is just a bunch of bullshit. I am into real humor. And the real humor, of course, comes from embodied language. So that's kind of the introduction to my writing. I am funnier than anyone you can hear on TV or in your casino. You know, people go to the casino to hear some sort of stand up comedian, or they go to some place where they can hear these stand up comedians. And of course, they also go to the internet and all that kind of stuff. But I am funnier, even though I know at this moment I'm not saying anything funny. But just bear with me, yeah. If you are willing to bear with me, you are maybe going to get it. It isn't any fun to watch TV or to go to these stupid casinos, yeah, because these places, these activities, they drain you. They drain you emotionally. They drain you financially. Yeah, these casinos, they just, yeah, you're not getting rich. Yeah. These casinos, they just get your money. But the TV also, they drain your attention. And of course, you're distracted. You're supposedly amused, but you're not having any fun. And yeah, the most important thing that I want to address in this writing is that they drain you humoristically. Yeah, they drain you from having fun. And having fun requires something else than what you have previously believed it needs. And this is an issue that has never been fully addressed, that there is, of course, a connection between all the distractions that we have been used to, which supposedly, yeah, give us some relief, or supposedly it is good for us to not always be busy with our problems and our stupid relationships, our superficiality, and our phony way of dealing with things, yeah, and our problems and whatnot. And supposedly we can then laugh about it, and then supposedly we have humor. No, it's not true. It's not true. We are not having any more fun. So we see ads on TV, ads on TV that tell us that we need to buy this and that to be happy, to be secure, to be healthy, yeah, to feel better, yeah, medications, yeah, to buy this or that product. Then we are really adventurous, or then we are really, I don't know, on top of the world when we have what they're trying to sell us on. And supposedly, also, if we watch this and that program, this late night talk show or something, these so called comedians that we are all familiar with, I'm not going to mention their names because I find them all equally boring. Um, and then supposedly we have fun. No, we're not having any fun. So we see all this stuff on TV, and what we do not realize, and yeah, you would have to be someone who has a bit of knowledge about behaviorism. Uh, all these particular, uh, yeah, you could say schemes, because we are basically sold on a scheme. Yeah, we are we are told, or we are, yeah, enticed to buy this or to do that, to behave. We are enticed to behave a particular way, and that behavior is reinforced in a particular way. And it is that schedule of reinforcement which determines that, Yeah, there is a higher probability of that behavior occurring. And as we have that behavior more often, we are addicted to all kind of bullshit. Yeah? Totally meaningless, stupid, undermining, disastrous stuff that we don't need, that doesn't make us happy. We don't laugh. We don't have fun. We're not happy. We just collect stuff. You know, sometimes you see people open their garage doors and you see this whole garage full of stuff. And they can't get rid of it. They've become hoarders. Yeah. Yeah. All of that is created. So the addiction is created. We create addictions. That's what it's like to be a good consumer. Yeah. A good consumer is someone who's addicted to buying shit. So, and that is all based on a schedule of reinforcement. Yeah. If certain responses are reinforced, then that sort of just increases the response rate. And the response rate means that that behavior, that buying into all kind of nonsensical ideas, that you're having fun and that you're being entertained and that somebody can have a joke and then supposedly they can do the funny shit for you and then supposedly you have fun. Well, that's not how humor works. Okay? Get over it. You're not having any fun. Your life is utterly meaningless and you've wasted your time and your energy and your money. Now, so, of course, this also applies to social media. Yeah, people believe that social media is important and there's influencers and they're trying to sort of get your attention. Everybody's trying to get each other's attention. Isn't that hilarious? It's just one big struggle for attention. Oh, I've got so many followers. Well, you know what? I don't give a shit if you follow me or not. That's why I already have the fun which you are lacking. All right. So, as I was saying, this also applies to social media or to our supposed need for medication. Yeah, you need medication for every problem, everything that's presumably wrong with you. But we don't know that our behavior is conditioned. Yeah, our behavior is conditioned. And that much more laughter would, of course, be possible if we would manage to step out of our conditioning. Duh, of course. Yeah? You are not having any fun. Let's just face it. Come on. Be realistic. Be honest. You're not having any fun because you're just stuck in your own behavioral pattern, whatever it may be. So, of course, you cannot step out of your conditioning with just somebody telling you some stupid joke. Okay? It's not going to happen. Even though, of course, you want to believe it. We would like to believe it. That some silly verbal acrobatics can cure us from all our troubles, yeah? But we're shooting ourselves in the foot. What is needed is to get, like I am right now, yeah, and you are, if you're listening to this, you too, what is needed is to get serious about how we got into all this mess. What the hell happened to you that you've come to this? Why didn't you stop it? Why did you lose touch with reality so much that you don't know how to laugh about yourself anymore? Yeah, that's the real issue. You don't know how to laugh about yourself. You poor person. You poor unfunny person. You need somebody else to make you laugh. And I cannot make you laugh either. Isn't that terrible? Next page. If you still believe that some funny stand-up comedian who presumably is laughing at him or herself is going to make you laugh about yourself, you are dead wrong. It isn't going to happen. It never happened. And if you have laughed about it, you were laughing for the wrong reasons. And this is, of course, another unaddressed important issue. We have so often laughed for the wrong reason that we believe that laughing for the wrong reason is the only laughter that is possible. Yeah. Let me ask you, how often do you laugh for the wrong reason? Yeah, I'm asking you. And you answer that question, not to me, but to yourself. You probably don't even know the reason why you have always laughed for the wrong reason. And therefore, you have only been able to laugh so very, very little. Yeah, that's what laughing for the reason does to you. Laughing for the wrong reason does to you. You just laugh minimally. You're just a miser when it comes to laughter. Surely, laughing for the wrong reason would mean an enormous... Oh, sorry. sorry. I'm just getting carried away here. Surely, laughing for the right reason would mean an enormous breakthrough of laughter. But such a breakthrough can and will only happen if your phony laughter, which you are used to, is stopped. So that's what this writing is about. To stop your idiotic, ugly, unnatural, phony laughter. Nobody who was watching TV or who was watching social media or who watching these comedians in the late night talk shows, nobody was actually having any real fun. Although they believed that this was all the fun that they would ever be able to experience. My gosh, were you selling yourself short there, man? I mean, that's just terrible. Did you believe that? Now that you hear this text, or now that you hear me read this text with my emphatic voice, you know that something else is possible. Come on. I'm not telling you any dumb jokes, but I make it possible for you to laugh because I don't give a shit about your tragic, frustrated, violent, unintelligent, boring, and utterly humorless conditioning. I don't care about your conditioning, your belief, and your convictions. I just don't care about it. There's nothing to laugh about who you have been. And the only hope for laughter deals with who you can be. Yeah. Are you going to be that person who laughs? You can and you will have fun if you let me do what I'm capable of. You usually prevent me from doing that. And that is your loss. Not mine. I'm continuing to have fun. I continue to have fun, and if you stop me, I can feel exactly when you do that. You probably already do it right now, even though I don't see you and I don't know you. You probably already try to sort of say, oh my God, this guy's over the top. Yeah, exactly. I am over the top of your conditioning. I supersede that, okay? You see, if you don't laugh, you're just trying to stop me. That's the whole point of this writing. But you cannot stop me from letting you know that I have fun and you don't. That's why I'm making this recording. I'm smarter than you. And that's why it doesn't bother me that you don't laugh. And your lack of laughter actually proves my point. And perhaps you better go back to your TV or to your stand-up comedian or to, what is it, your casino, your social media, your influencers, to keep your illusion of fun going, because I'm not going to help you to do that. You see, I'm onto something else. Real fun doesn't work that way, whether you like it or not. And this is funny, that you can actually laugh about something you don't like. Surely you are allowed by me to laugh about what you don't like, but you are not allowed from yourself. You're so stuck up about what you don't like that you rather don't laugh than to laugh about what you don't like. How ridiculous is that? I take it you want a change. Yeah, you kind of you need somebody to, I don't know, be funny. Because why else would you listen to me or to anyone who yanks you around with words? And not everyone who does that is necessarily funny. Although, although they may be able to continue to convince you that they are funny. So you're not having any fun, but you are convinced that you are having fun. And this is just not true. And they have been able to bamboozle you into believing that you're having fun. Yeah, you're sold. How about, yeah, everybody talks about slavery and stuff like that these days, you know. Oh my God, it's such a hangover that there's been slavery. Slavery, which, by the way, has been going on in every country of the world. We never talk about it there. No, we only talk about slavery in America, as if this is the only place in the world where there's slavery. What a nonsense. Okay. No, but how about the slavery you have? Yeah, the slavery you have to amusement. Yeah, you are a slave. You are absolutely a slave. And you're a slave to many, much more than amusement. You're a slave to so many stupid things. Things which have overtaken your whole life and you can't have any energy left to have fun. Okay. So I'm not trying to convince you of anything. And the laughter which I am talking about has nothing to do with convincing. No. However, once you have the laughter that I'm after, you are convinced it is much better than anything you've ever had. And you want to have more of it. And to have more of it, you have to bring your attention to who you want to be. Do you want to be someone who has fun? Or someone who is an eternal party pooper? There's so much laughter in your future if you would have fun right now.